Be me. 24 years old, working as junior accountant at boring corporate firm, making barely enough to afford my studio apartment and instant ramen diet. Been dating this girl Emily for about 8 months. Met her at a coffee shop where she spilled her latte all over my laptop. She paid for the repairs and we started talking. Turned out she worked in marketing at some tech startup downtown. Emily is pretty cool, brunette with green eyes, always dresses in those expensive minimalist outfits that probably cost more than my monthly rent. Relationship is good, nothing crazy. We hang out on weekends, watch movies, occasionally have deep conversations about life and shit. One Friday night, we're at her apartment watching some Netflix documentary about failed startups. She's cuddled up next to me on her very expensive couch that I'm always afraid to spill anything on. Babe, I need to talk to you about something. Oh no, here we go. The dreaded relationship talk that never ends well. What's up? I ask, pausing the documentary about some guy who lost millions on a juice company. My ex-boyfriend Marcus is back in town. He reached out to me yesterday. Internal alarm bells start ringing like it's a 5-alarm fire. Okay, and why are you telling me this? She sits up, looks at me with those serious eyes that women get when they're about to drop a bomb. Because I want to be transparent with you. I told him I'm in a relationship and we can't hang out. That seems reasonable, mature even. Maybe I was worried for nothing. But I also want you to know what he's like. So you understand why I chose you. Oh, great. Here comes the ex-boyfriend comparison speech. She pulls out her phone, starts scrolling through old photos, shows me pictures of this Marcus dude. He's tall, probably 6 feet 2 inches, has that perfectly styled hair that looks effortless, but definitely takes an hour to do. Wearing designer clothes in every photo, posing in front of expensive cars and exotic vacation spots. Marcus was exciting at first, always taking me to fancy restaurants, surprise weekend trips to Miami, bought me expensive gifts. I'm sitting here in my Target jeans and hoodie thinking about the Olive Garden gift card I gave her for her birthday. But he was also unreliable, always canceling plans last minute for work, constantly on his phone during dates, never really present. She's looking at me with this warm expression now. Ed, you're different. You're stable, reliable. You actually listen when I talk about my day. I should feel good about this, but something about being called stable makes me feel like a Honda Civic in a world of Ferraris. You're my safe choice, and that's a good thing, she emphasizes, grabbing my hand. Safe choice. Great. Exactly what every guy wants to be known as. Marcus was the kind of guy I needed to get out of my system, but you're the guy I can build a future with. She kisses me, and we go back to watching the documentary, but something is gnawing at me. Spend the next few days thinking about this conversation more than I should. At work, I'm barely focusing. My coworker Dave notices during a lunch break. Dude, you've been staring at that sandwich for 10 minutes. What's wrong? Dave is 32, married with 2 kids. Works in the same accounting department. Basically my future if nothing changes. My girlfriend told me I'm the safe choice compared to her ex. Dave laughs so hard he almost chokes on his Diet Coke. Bro, that's the kiss of death right there. What do you mean? Women don't fantasize about safe. They settle for safe when the exciting guys don't commit. Thanks, Dave. Really helping with my existential crisis here. Look, you want my advice? Hit the gym, get some new clothes, take some risks, show her you're not just some boring accountant. He says this while wearing a wrinkled button-up shirt and khakis with a phone clip on his belt. But maybe he's onto something. Maybe I have been playing it too safe. That weekend, Emily wants to go to this art gallery opening her friend is hosting. And I agree because I'm the reliable boyfriend who never says no. We show up to this pretentious gallery in the arts district. Everyone's drinking wine and pretending to understand abstract paintings. Emily's friend Rebecca greets us. She's wearing all black and has that artistic vibe that screams, I definitely vape. Emily, so glad you made it, and this must be the boyfriend I've heard so much about. She looks me up and down like she's assessing livestock. Well, you certainly seem nice. The way she says nice sounds like an insult wrapped in politeness. We walk around looking at paintings that honestly look like someone just threw paint at a canvas while having a seizure. Emily is doing that thing where she nods thoughtfully at everything like she's decoding the meaning of life. Suddenly I hear this voice behind us. Emily? Gosh, is that you? We both turn around and there he is, Marcus the ex-boyfriend, looking like he walked out of a GQ magazine. He's wearing this perfectly fitted suit that probably cost more than my car, hair styled impeccably, confidence radiating off him like radiation from Chernobyl. Marcus, what are you doing here? Emily sounds surprised, but also has this slight tone in her voice I've never heard before. Rebecca invited me. I just got back from closing a deal in Singapore. Thought I'd check out the local art scene. Of course he did, because that's what successful people do. They just casually fly to Singapore and close deals. He extends his hand to me with this smile that doesn't reach his eyes. You must be the new boyfriend. Nice to meet you, man. I shake his hand, and it's one of those firm handshakes that's just slightly too firm, but like he's trying to establish dominance. Yeah, I'm the boyfriend. Nice to meet you too. The three of us stand there in awkward silence while pretentious music plays in the background. So what do you do? Marcus asks, taking a sip of his wine like he's in a cologne commercial. I'm an accountant. Oh, nice. Numbers guy. Very practical. We need people like you. The way he says people like you makes me want to throw my wine in his face. Emily is just standing there smiling politely, but I can tell she's uncomfortable. Marcus is in venture capital. He invests in startups, Emily explains. Of course he does. Probably has meetings with Elon Musk on Tuesdays. We chat for a few more painful minutes before Marcus excuses himself to network with some potential investors. As he walks away, and I notice Emily watching him for just a second too long. That was weird, she says, turning back to me. Yeah, weird. The rest of the gallery visit is fine, but I can't shake this feeling that I just met the final boss version of myself. We go home. Emily seems quieter than usual. Over the next week, she starts mentioning Marcus in passing. Oh, Marcus texted me this funny meme. Marcus recommended this great podcast. Marcus said this restaurant downtown has the best sushi. Each mention feels like a small paper cut, individually harmless but collectively starting to sting. Friday rolls around and Emily tells me her company is having a networking event and I should come as her +1. It's at some rooftop bar downtown, the kind of place where a beer costs $18. And I put on my best outfit, which is still probably not nice enough for this crowd, but whatever. We arrive and immediately Emily is swept into conversations with her coworkers and industry people. I'm standing there holding a ridiculously expensive craft beer, trying to look like I belong. Then Marcus shows up, because apparently the universe hates me. He walks in with this blonde woman who looks like she could be an Instagram model. They're both laughing at something. Emily notices them and I see her face do this micro expression thing, like a flash of something before she controls it. Marcus spots us, waves, starts walking over with his date. Emily, great to see you here. This is Vanessa. She's a fashion buyer I met in Milan. Of course he met her in Milan, probably on a yacht or some shit. We all do the polite introduction dance again, but Vanessa barely acknowledges my existence. Emily and Marcus start talking about some mutual connection in their industry, using terms and names I don't understand. I'm just standing there like a prop, occasionally nodding when someone makes eye contact with me. Vanessa is on her phone the entire time, probably posting Instagram stories about how fancy this event is. So are you in tech too? Marcus asked me, already knowing the answer. No, I'm in accounting, corporate finance stuff. Right, Emily mentioned that. Very stable career choice. There's that word again, stable, except now it sounds even worse coming from him. Yeah, someone's got to count the money you venture capitalists throw around. It comes out more bitter than I intended. Emily shoots me a look. Marcus just laughs like I made a joke. Fair point, man. But fair point. They continue their conversation about startup valuations and growth metrics, while I slowly die inside. After what feels like hours but is probably 20 minutes, Marcus and Vanessa move on to work the room. Emily turns to me. You okay? You seem quiet. I'm fine, just not really my scene. I know, babe. Thank you for coming with me. It means a lot. She kisses my cheek and we stay for another hour before I convince her to leave. In the Uber ride home, she's scrolling through her phone. Marcus just connected me with a potential client. That's so sweet of him. I don't respond, just look out the window at the city lights. You're not jealous, are you? Because there's nothing between us. He has Vanessa. I'm not jealous. I am definitely jealous, but I'm not about to admit it. Next day, I'm at the gym, pushing myself harder than usual. Dave's words keep echoing in my head about taking risks and not being boring. I start actually putting effort into my workouts instead of just going through the motions. Over the next month, I make some changes. I get a better haircut at an actual salon instead of the $10 place I usually go to. I buy some new clothes that actually fit properly, nothing crazy expensive, but definitely an upgrade. I start reading books about entrepreneurship and investing, trying to understand this world that Marcus and Emily operate in. Emily notices the changes. You look good, babe. I like the new haircut. Thanks, figured it was time for a change. Is this because of Marcus? Because you don't need to compete with him. I chose you, remember? The fact that she immediately connects my self-improvement to Marcus tells me everything I need to know. It's not about Marcus, it's about me wanting to be better. She seems satisfied with that answer. But secretly, yeah, it's absolutely about Marcus and proving I'm not just the safe, boring option. I start listening to podcasts about business and finance during my commute. At work, I actually start taking initiative on projects instead of just doing the bare minimum. My boss notices and mentions something about really stepping up lately. 2 months after that gallery incident, I get a notification that I'm being considered for a promotion to senior accountant. It comes with a decent pay raise and more responsibilities. I tell Emily the news over dinner at this nice Italian place. That's amazing, babe. I'm so proud of you. She genuinely seems happy for me, which makes me feel good. Maybe we should celebrate, go on a trip or something? I'd love that. Where are you thinking? I don't know, maybe Portland? I've heard it's nice this time of year. She pauses for a second. Portland sounds nice. Marcus actually just got back from Portland, said it was beautiful. And there it is again. Marcus somehow inserted into our conversation. Maybe we could do somewhere more exotic, like Mexico or something? Mexico sounds fun. Let me check my work schedule. We end up booking a trip to Cancun for the following month. I'm excited. This feels like a chance to really connect with Emily, away from work and Marcus and all this bullshit. The weeks leading up to the trip, I'm in a good mood. Working out regularly, dressing better, feeling more confident. But then 3 days before we're supposed to leave, Emily calls me. Hey babe, something came up at work. Oh no. My boss needs me to attend this conference in Austin. It's the same weekend as our trip. Can't someone else go? It's a big client presentation, and I'm the lead on the account. I really can't miss it. I try not to sound disappointed, but I definitely am. So we're canceling the trip? I'm so sorry. I know you were looking forward to it. Maybe we can reschedule for next month? We've been dating almost a year now, and this isn't the first time work has taken priority. Yeah, sure, no problem, I understand. You're the best. This is why I love you, so understanding. We hang up, and I'm sitting in my apartment feeling stupid for getting excited. I don't cancel the Cancun booking right away, just stare at the confirmation email. And then I think, screw it, I'll go anyway. Take myself on a solo vacation. Never done anything like that before, but maybe it's time to start. I tell Emily my plan, and she thinks it's a great idea. Good for you, babe. You deserve a break. Send me lots of pictures. The day of the trip arrives, and I'm at the airport by myself. It feels weird, but also kind of liberating. No one to coordinate with or compromise for. I board the plane, settle into my economy seat that I paid extra for because it has 2 inches more legroom. Flight is smooth. I watch some movies, drink overpriced airplane wine, actually relax for the first time in months. Land in Cancun, and the warm air hits me as I exit the airport. I take a taxi to the resort. It's one of those all-inclusive places with multiple pools and unlimited food. I check into my room, which has an ocean view. Emily would have loved this. I send her a quick text with a photo. She responds with heart emojis. First day, I just lounge by the pool, read a book, swim, eat too much at the buffet. It's nice, but also kind of lonely. Couples everywhere being all romantic, and here I am solo. Second day, I decide to do some of the resort activities. Sign up for a snorkeling excursion. On the boat, I meet this group of people around my age, 3 guys and 2 girls, all friends traveling together. They're from California, all work in tech. Exactly the type of people Marcus would network with. You here solo, man? One of the guys asks. His name is Tyler, has that tech bro vibe. Yeah, girlfriend had to cancel last minute for work. That sucks, dude. Well, you're hanging with us now. They include me in their group for the day, and it's actually really fun. We snorkel, see some cool fish. They take turns roasting each other with a kind of casual brutality that only close friends can get away with. After the excursion, we all agree to meet for drinks later at one of the resort bars. I show up and they're already there, in the middle of some heated debate about which Marvel movie is the best. Accounting guy, come settle this. Is Thor Ragnarok better than Winter Soldier? Winter Soldier, and it's not even close. Thank you! Tyler high-fives me like I just solved world peace. We drink, laugh, they tell stories about their startup culture and all the absurd stuff that happens in their office. One of the girls, Jessica, works in venture capital. Wait, you know what venture capital is? She asks when I bring it up. My girlfriend's ex is in VC. I've picked up some things. Oh shit, the ex is still in the picture? Kind of. They run in the same professional circles. It's complicated. Tyler leans in conspiratorially. Bro, let me tell you something. If the ex is still around and they're in the same industry, you're in the danger zone. What do you mean? I mean those professional boundaries get blurry real fast, especially at conferences and networking events. Jessica nods. Tyler's not wrong. I've seen it happen so many times in our industry. People reconnect at conferences and boom. This is not helping my anxiety, but I appreciate their honesty. We keep drinking and the conversation shifts to lighter topics. Around midnight, we all head to this club that the resort hosts. They have a foam party, which is exactly as ridiculous as it sounds. I'm dancing covered in foam with these people I just met. And for the first time in months, I'm not thinking about Marcus or being the safe choice. I'm just existing in the moment, having fun, being spontaneous. Next morning, I wake up slightly hungover, but in a good mood. Check my phone and see Emily has texted. Hope you're having fun. Conference is boring but productive. I text back something generic and go get breakfast. Spend the rest of the day with my new California friends. We rent jet skis, play beach volleyball, basically live like we're in a beer commercial. That night at dinner, Tyler brings up the ex situation again. So real talk, what are you going to do about the Marcus situation? What do you mean do? There's nothing to do. Emily's with me. But are you happy with being the safe choice? Jessica asks. She's drunk enough to be blunt, but sober enough to make sense. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to not be that anymore. Then stop trying and just be different. You're on vacation in Cancun doing cool shit. That's not safe choice behavior, Tyler adds. When you get back, don't fall into the same routine. Keep pushing yourself, make moves. Their drunk wisdom is actually pretty solid. We toast to making moves and continue our night of questionable decisions. My last day in Cancun, I'm actually sad to leave. Exchange contact info with everyone. Promise to stay in touch, even though we probably won't. On the flight back, I'm thinking about everything they said. I land, take an Uber home. Emily texts that she'll come over later that evening. I unpack, shower, and try to mentally prepare to go back to reality. Emily arrives around 8 p.m., gives me a big hug. I missed you. Tell me everything about the trip. I show her photos, tell her about the snorkeling and the people I met. She seems genuinely interested and happy that I had fun. This is good for you, doing something spontaneous. See, you don't always have to be so planned out. The irony of her saying this after canceling our planned trip is not lost on me. We order takeout and watch a movie on the couch, falling back into our comfortable routine. But something feels different now. I feel different. Next day at work, I apply for the senior accountant position officially. Also start looking at side hustle opportunities, maybe some freelance bookkeeping to make extra money. I'm done just being comfortable and stable. It's time to actually build something. That weekend, Emily mentioned she's going to another networking event. Do you want to come, or are those not really your thing? Normally I'd make an excuse, but this time I say yes. Really? You hated the last one. I'm trying to expand my horizons, plus I should network too. Never know what opportunities might come up. She seems surprised but pleased. We get ready. I put on one of my new outfits. Actually style my hair properly. Emily does a double take when she sees me. Wow, you look really good. Thanks. Figured I should dress for the job I want, not the job I have. It's some motivational poster bullshit, but whatever. Fake it till you make it. We arrive at this event, which is at some trendy downtown restaurant with a private room. Emily immediately starts mingling and introducing me to people as her boyfriend. I actually engage in conversations this time instead of standing awkwardly to the side. Talk to people about their work, find common ground, make jokes that land. Emily keeps glancing over at me with this expression I can't quite read. About an hour in, Marcus shows up solo this time, no Instagram model girlfriend. He spots Emily, walks over, then notices me. Hey man, good to see you again. He seems genuine, which somehow makes it worse. Yeah, how's Vanessa? Oh, we broke up. She moved to New York for work. Long distance isn't my thing. Emily makes sympathetic noises. That's too bad. She seemed nice. Yeah, it is what it is. Plenty of fish in the sea, right? He laughs, and I notice Emily doesn't laugh with him this time. The three of us chat, and I realize I'm actually holding my own in the conversation now. I bring up something I learned from a podcast about market trends, and Marcus actually seems impressed. You've been doing your homework. I like that. It still sounds patronizing, but less than before. Emily is watching our interaction with interest. Later in the evening, I'm at the bar getting drinks when Marcus walks up next to me. Hey, can I talk to you for a second? Oh, great. Here comes the alpha male territorial speech. Sure, what's up? Look, I know this is weird, me being around and all that, but I want you to know I respect your relationship with Emily. I wasn't expecting that. I care about her, we have history, but that's all it is, history. He seems sincere, which is throwing me off. She's happy with you, and that's what matters. You're a good dude. Thanks, I guess? I'm serious, man. She used to complain that I never listened, always put work first. You actually show up for her. This conversation is getting uncomfortably real. I appreciate you saying that. Just don't take her for granted. That's how I lost her. He pats me on the shoulder and walks away before I can respond. I stand there processing what just happened. Maybe Marcus isn't the villain I've been building him up to be in my head. Maybe he's just a guy who screwed up a relationship and genuinely wants his ex to be happy. Or maybe this is some reverse psychology mind game, who knows? I bring the drinks back to Emily. What did Marcus want? Just guy talk, nothing important. She looks skeptical but doesn't push it. We stay at the event for another hour before heading home. In the Uber, Emily is quiet, staring out the window. You were different tonight. Different how? More confident, engaged. You actually seemed like you wanted to be there. I did want to be there. I'm trying to be more involved in your world. She takes my hand. I noticed, and I really appreciate it. But don't change who you are just for me. I'm not changing for you. I'm changing for me. You just happen to benefit from it. She smiles at that. We get back to my apartment and things escalate quickly. Best sex we've had in months. Afterward, lying in bed, she traces patterns on my chest. I love you. You know that, right? I love you too. I mean it. You're important to me. Marcus was right when he said I'm lucky to have you. So he told her the same thing he told me. Interesting. When did he say that? At the event. And when you were in the bathroom, he pulled me aside. What else did he say? That he screwed up with me and that you're clearly a better partner. I don't know how to feel about getting validation from my girlfriend's ex. Does that change anything? She asks. Change what? How you feel about me, about us? No, why would it? Because I know I've been mentioning him a lot lately, and I didn't realize how much until my coworker pointed it out. At least she's self-aware enough to notice. It bothered me at first, but I'm over it now. Mostly true. I'm still working on the completely over it part. Good, because you're who I want to be with, not him. We fall asleep, and I actually believe her this time. Next few weeks, I'm busy with work. The promotion goes through. I'm officially senior accountant now. Chesa, Emily takes me out to celebrate at a nice steakhouse. I'm so proud of you, babe. You've really been crushing it lately. Thanks. Feels good to finally be moving forward in my career. You should feel good. You've earned it. We're having a great time when her phone buzzes. She checks it. Her expression changes. Everything okay? Yeah, just work stuff. Marcus forwarded me a contact for that client I mentioned. I tried not to let it bother me, but there's still that twinge. That's helpful of him. Yeah, he's been really supportive actually, helping me with career advice and connections. Cool. My girlfriend's ex is now her career mentor. Totally normal. That's great. She picks up on my tone. Are we going to have a problem with this? With what? With Marcus helping me professionally? Yeah, because if so, we need to talk about it. I consider lying but decide on honesty. It's weird. I'm not going to pretend it isn't, but I also understand you work in the same industry. I appreciate you being honest. And you're right, it is weird, but it's also just business. As long as it stays business. It will, I promise. We move past it and enjoy the rest of dinner. But I can't shake this feeling that I'm still competing with Marcus even though I'm supposedly winning. A month later, I start my freelance bookkeeping side hustle, pick up a few small business clients. It's extra work, but the additional income is nice, finally able to save some real money. Emily is impressed. Look at you, entrepreneur mode activated. It's not that impressive, just doing books for local shops. Still, it's more than what you were doing before, and I love this ambitious version of you. Ambitious version, better than stable version, I guess. Everything seems to be going well, relationship is solid, career is progressing, making more money. Then Emily drops a bomb. So Marcus invited me to this startup conference in San Francisco next month. Immediately my stomach drops. And you're going? It's a great networking opportunity. A lot of major players in the industry will be there. Just you and Marcus? No, there will be hundreds of people there. He just mentioned it and offered to introduce me to some contacts. Technically makes sense, but also sounds like the setup to every relationship disaster story. How long would you be gone? Just 3 days, Thursday through Saturday. 3 days in San Francisco with her ex-boyfriend. What do you think? She asks. It's watching my face carefully. I have two choices here, be the jealous, insecure boyfriend or be supportive. I think you should go. It sounds like a good opportunity. Really? You're okay with it? Yeah, I trust you. I do trust her. It's Marcus I'm not sure about. Thank you, baby. This means a lot to me. The next few weeks leading up to the conference, I'm fine, totally fine, not obsessively thinking about it at all. Emily is excited, talks about which sessions she's attending, which investors she might meet. I listen and support her like a good boyfriend should. The day she leaves for San Francisco, I drive her to the airport. Wish me luck. Good luck. Kill it. We kiss goodbye and I watch her disappear into the airport. Drive home wondering what the hell I'm doing with my life. But that feeling when your girlfriend goes to a conference with her venture capitalist ex-boyfriend and you're supposed to just be cool with it. Be me. Sitting in my apartment Thursday night, trying not to think about Emily in San Francisco with Marcus. I'm definitely thinking about Emily in San Francisco with Marcus. She texts me a photo of her hotel room, some fancy place with a view of the Bay Bridge. Just checked in. Miss you already. I respond with a heart emoji because what else am I supposed to say? Spend the evening watching basketball and eating pizza, living that sad single guy life even though I'm in a relationship. Friday morning I wake up to text from Emily about the conference. Amazing keynote speaker, learning so much. She's genuinely excited, which makes me feel like an ass for being suspicious. I go to work, try to focus on spreadsheets and quarterly reports. Dave notices I'm distracted during lunch. What's eating you, man? Emily's at a conference in San Francisco with her ex. Dave whistles low. That's rough, buddy. You think something's gonna happen? I don't know. She says it's just business. It's always just business, until it isn't. Conferences are dangerous, man. Everyone's away from home, drinking, lowered inhibitions. Thanks, Dave. That makes me feel so much better. I'm just saying, be prepared for anything. I spend the rest of the day spiraling about what could be happening. Emily texts throughout the day with updates, but they're brief, probably busy with sessions. Friday night, I'm at the gym working out harder than necessary, trying to burn off anxiety. My phone buzzes. It's Emily calling on FaceTime. I answer, and she's clearly tipsy, in some hotel bar with music in the background. Hey, babe! I just wanted to see your face. Hey, having fun? Yeah, the after party is crazy. So many interesting people. She pans the camera around, showing me a crowded bar scene. I catch a glimpse of Marcus in the background, talking to some people. Marcus is here too. Say hi. Before I can object, she's walking over to him. Marcus, say hi to my boyfriend. He turns to the camera, clearly also drunk. Hey man, San Francisco is awesome. You should be here. Yeah, work wouldn't let me take time off. Complete lie, but whatever. That sucks, dude. Well, don't worry. I'm taking good care of Emily. The way he says that makes my blood pressure spike. Emily giggles, takes the camera back. I should go, babe. People are waiting. Love you. Love you too. Call ends and I'm standing in the middle of my gym looking at my blank phone screen. Some dude nearby is like, you good, bro? Yeah, man, all good. Narrator voice. He was not good. I finish my workout and go home, shower, try to distract myself with video games. Emily texts me around midnight her time. Back in my room, exhausted, so much networking. How's Marcus? He's fine, why? Just curious. Seemed pretty drunk earlier. We all were LOL, conference culture is wild. I don't respond right away because I'm trying to craft a reply that doesn't sound insecure. Glad you're having fun, get some rest. You're the best, talk tomorrow. I lie in bed staring at the ceiling until like 3 a.m., wake up Saturday morning to several texts from Emily. She's sending me photos from some wine tasting tour they're doing in Napa Valley. Marcus organized a group trip, so beautiful here. Of course he did. Jetta because he's the fun, spontaneous guy who organizes wine tours. I'm sitting here in my apartment eating cereal, watching cartoons like a child. Decide screw it, I need to do something productive. I call up Tyler from Cancun. We've actually stayed in touch. Dude, what's up, man? Hey, random question. You guys ever come out to my city? Funny you mentioned that. Jessica and I are flying out there next weekend for a tech conference. No shit, we should meet up. Absolutely, man. I'll text you when we land. Having plans suddenly makes me feel better. Spend the rest of Saturday working on my freelance projects. Actually make good progress. Emily texts sporadically. Seems to be having the time of her life. I'm happy for her, truly, but also feeling some type of way about the whole situation. Saturday night, she FaceTimes me again, this time from a fancy restaurant. Look at this view, babe. She shows me the San Francisco skyline from whatever expensive restaurant they're at. That's beautiful. I wish you were here. Next time we'll come together, I promise. Who's we? The whole group. There's like 12 of us from the conference. She pans the camera, and I see Marcus at the other end of the table laughing with some people. Marcus has been introducing me to everyone. It's been so valuable for my network. That's great, babe. I'm glad it's working out. We chat for a few more minutes before she has to go because the food is arriving. Sunday morning, Emily texts that she's heading to the airport. Can't wait to see you. I have so much to tell you. I offer to pick her up, but she says she's taking an Uber, doesn't want me to deal with airport traffic. She gets back around 6 p.m., shows up at my apartment with her suitcase. I open the door and she immediately hugs me. I missed you so much. Missed you too. How was the flight? Exhausting. I'm so tired, but I'm buzzing with all these ideas. We settle on the couch and she tells me everything about the conference. The sessions she attended, the people she met, the contacts she made. And Marcus was amazing. He introduced me to this investor who's interested in my company's new product line. That's awesome. Sounds like it was worth going. Definitely. Oh, and the group wants to do a reunion next month. Maybe in Austin. You should come. Maybe. Depends on work. She looks at me carefully. You're being weird. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. I'm just tired from the weekend. Babe, I can tell something's bothering you. I debate whether to be honest or let it go. Screw it, honesty. It's weird hearing about how great Marcus is all the time, how helpful he's being with your career. Are you seriously jealous right now? I'm not jealous. I'm just saying it's a lot of Marcus talk. She sits back, crosses her arms. He's a professional contact who happens to be my ex. Should I just ignore valuable networking opportunities because you're insecure? Ouch. Okay, going straight for the throat. I'm not insecure, I'm just expressing how I feel. Well, your feelings are making me feel guilty for doing something good for my career. This is escalating quickly. I don't want you to feel guilty. I want you to understand my perspective. Your perspective is that I can't have professional relationships with people I used to date? That's not what I'm saying. Then what are you saying? Honestly, I don't even know anymore. I'm saying that maybe there should be some boundaries. Boundaries? Like what? I can't talk to him? Can't accept his help? I don't know, Emily. I'm trying to figure this out as we go. She stands up, grabs her suitcase. Maybe I should go home. I'm too tired for this conversation. Don't leave. We should talk about this. There's nothing to talk about. You either trust me or you don't. I do trust you. Clearly not if you're making a big deal about me going to a conference. She leaves before I can respond, and I'm left standing in my apartment feeling like shit. I'd spend Sunday night replaying the argument in my head, wondering where it went wrong. Monday morning, I text her an apology. I'm sorry about last night. I shouldn't have made you feel bad about the conference. She doesn't respond for hours. Finally, around lunch, she texts back. I appreciate the apology. I just need you to understand that my career is important to me. I do understand that. I support you 100%. Then let me do what I need to do to advance it. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. We're okay, but there's tension now that wasn't there before. Over the next week, things are cordial, but not great. We see each other, but it's like we're both being careful not to trigger another fight. Then Friday, Tyler texts that he's landed for the conference. Drinks tonight? Jessica's here too. Absolutely. I'd name the place. I tell Emily I'm meeting up with some friends from Cancun. Oh, that's fun. Say hi for me. She seems relieved I have plans, probably wants space. I meet Tyler and Jessica at this downtown bar. They're with a few other people from their company. Accounting guy, how's life treating you? It's been a week, man. Relationship stuff. Jessica immediately perks up. Oh no, what happened with the girlfriend? I give them the rundown on the San Francisco situation and the fight. Tyler shakes his head. Bro, I hate to say it, but you're playing defense when you should be playing offense. What does that mean? It means you're reacting to everything Marcus does instead of being proactive about your own life. Jessica agrees. He's right. That you're so focused on competing with the ex that you're forgetting to just be your own person. But I am being my own person. I got promoted, started a side hustle, changed my whole vibe. Yeah, but why did you do all that? Was it for you or to prove something to Emily and Marcus? Damn, calling me out with uncomfortable truths. Honestly, started as proving something but then became about me. That's good, now you need to fully commit to that energy. One of their co-workers, a guy named Brian, joins the conversation. I overheard you guys talking about relationship drama. Can I offer some perspective? Sure, why not? Everyone else has an opinion. My wife used to work with her ex, they were on the same team, and I was jealous as hell at first. How'd you deal with it? I stopped making it about him and focused on making our relationship so strong that his presence didn't matter. How'd you do that? Consistent effort, showing up emotionally, being the partner she needed instead of worrying about the partner she used to have. This is actually helpful advice. Did it work? We've been married 7 years now, and her ex is remarried with kids. Everyone moved on. The group spends the rest of the night drinking and sharing relationship horror stories. By the end of the night, I'm feeling better, more clear-headed about everything. Tyler walks me to my Uber. Real talk, man. If she's gonna cheat or leave, there's nothing you can do to stop it, so stop trying. That's dark. But true. Control what you can control. Which is being the best version of yourself. When did you become so wise? I've been through some shit, bro. Learned the hard way. I get home around midnight. Emily has texted. Hope you had fun with your friends. I send back a selfie with Tyler and Jessica making dumb faces. Great night. These people are awesome. She responds with a smiley face. Next morning, I wake up with a clearer head and a plan. I'm done being reactive. Time to be proactive about my life. I start actually building my freelance business instead of just taking whatever clients come my way. Create a website, get business cards made, reach out to my network for referrals. Within 2 weeks, I have 6 new clients and more income than I expected. Emily notices I'm busy, texts me less, seems fine with it. We see each other on weekends, but I'm not as available during the week anymore. You're really building something here. I'm impressed. Thanks. Figured it was time to take it seriously. I love this version of you, so driven and focused. Driven version. Better than stable version or safe version. Month after the San Francisco trip, Emily tells me about another networking event. Do you want to come? Marcus will probably be there, but there's other people you should meet too. Actually, I can't. I have a consultation with a potential big client. Oh, okay, that's totally fine. Another time. She seems surprised that I said no, but also kind of impressed. The event happens and I'm genuinely busy with my client meeting, not just making excuses. Land the client. It's a local restaurant chain that needs monthly bookkeeping for 5 locations. This is a significant contract. I text Emily the news. That's amazing, babe. We should celebrate. We go out to dinner and she's genuinely excited for me. How was the networking event? I asked casually. It was fine, met a few people. Marcus asked about you actually. What did he say? Asked how you were doing. I told him about your business. He seemed impressed. Getting props from Marcus, character development, I guess. He mentioned he might have some clients for you, startups that need bookkeeping. That's cool. Tell him I'd appreciate referrals. Look at me being mature about this. Emily smiles. I will. I'm glad you two are cool now. Makes everything easier. We were always cool, and I just had to work through my own stuff. She reaches across the table and holds my hand. I love you. You know that? You've really grown so much these past few months. I love you too, and yeah, I've been working on it. We have a great night. Better than we've had in a while. A few days later, Marcus actually does send me a referral. Some tech startup that needs basic bookkeeping. I reach out to them, land them as a client, send Marcus a thank you text. No problem, man. Happy to help. We exchange a few messages about business stuff, and it's actually not weird. Tyler texts me, Dude, update me. How's the relationship drama? Actually good. I think we've turned a corner. That's what I like to hear. What changed? I stopped being insecure and started being busy with my own shit. There you go. But that's the energy. Everything is genuinely going well for the next month. Business is good, relationship is good, even my day job is going well. Then Emily drops another bomb. We're having dinner at her place when she brings it up. So I got offered a promotion at work. That's amazing, congratulations. Thanks, but there's a catch. Of course there is. The position is in New York, I'd have to relocate. My stomach drops. New York? Like permanent move? Yeah, it's a director level position, huge salary increase, amazing opportunity. I'm trying to process this information. When would you have to move? If I accept, they want me there in 2 months. Are you going to accept? She looks at me with conflicted eyes. I don't know. I want to, but I also don't want to leave you. What about long distance? I've thought about it. But long distance is hard, especially when careers are taking off. We sit in silence for a moment. What do you want me to say, Emily? I want you to tell me what to do. I can't do that. This is your career, your decision. But it affects us, affects you. I know, but I'm not going to be the reason you turn down your dream job. She starts crying, and I move to sit next to her on the couch. I don't want to lose you, but I also don't want to resent you later for holding me back. I would never want you to resent me. We hold each other, and it's one of those moments where you know everything is about to change. Can I think about it? She asks. Of course, take whatever time you need. She takes a week to think about it. During that week, we barely talk about the New York situation. Just pretend everything is normal. But it's not normal. There's this elephant in the room we're both avoiding. I confide in Dave at work during the lunch. She's gonna take it, man. They always take it. You're probably right. What are you gonna do? I don't know. I can't move to New York. My whole business is here. Long distance? She doesn't seem optimistic about it. Then maybe it's time to accept that this relationship has run its course. Hearing it said out loud hits different. That night, Emily calls me. Can you come over? I've made my decision. I'll be right there. I drive to her place with my heart pounding. She opens the door, eyes red from crying. We sit on her couch and she takes my hand. I'm taking the job. I knew it was coming, but it still hurts. I'm happy for you, really. You deserve this opportunity. I want to try long distance. And I know I said it's hard, but I want to try. Okay, we can try. We both know how this usually ends, but we're going to try anyway. I'm scared, she admits. Me too, but we'll figure it out. The next 2 months are a blur of preparation for her move. We spend as much time together as possible, making memories before she leaves. I help her pack, help her look at apartments in New York virtually, try to be supportive. Marcus helps her with connections in the New York tech scene because of course he does. But this time I'm not jealous, I'm just grateful he's helping her. Character development is wild. The day before she leaves, we have one last dinner at our favorite Italian place. This isn't goodbye, she insists. I know, it's see you later. I'm going to visit every month. You can come visit too. Absolutely. And I'll come visit all the time. We're both trying to stay positive, but there's sadness underneath. You've been amazing through all of this. Thank you for supporting my decision. I love you. I want you to be happy, even if it's complicated for us. I love you too, so much. We go back to my place and spend the whole night together, not sleeping, just talking and holding each other. Morning comes too soon. I drive her to the airport, help her with her bags. We stand at the security checkpoint trying to delay the inevitable. This is it, I guess. For now, I'll text you when I land. We kiss and I watch her disappear through security. Drive home feeling empty. Text from the Tyler. How you holding up, man? She just left for New York. I'm a mess. That sucks, bro, but you'll be okay. You're stronger than you think. I spend the rest of the day in my apartment eating ice cream and watching sad movies like a stereotype. Emily texts when she lands. Made it. The apartment is tiny, but it's mine. Send pics. She sends me a video to her. She's trying to sound excited, but I can hear the exhaustion. I miss you already. Miss you too. Get some rest. Big day tomorrow. First week of long distance is rough. We text constantly, FaceTime every night, but it's not the same. She's busy with her new job, meeting new people, exploring the city. I'm still here, same life, same routine, but now without her. My business keeps me distracted, which helps. Tyler and Jessica check in regularly, which I appreciate. Second week, Emily comes back for a quick visit. I can only stay the weekend. Her work is intense. We make the most of the 48 hours, barely leave my apartment. New York is amazing, but I miss this, miss us. I miss us too. My team is great though. There's this senior director named Alex who's been mentoring me. Here we go again. That's great. Good to have mentors. I'm trying to be mature about this. Yeah, Alex is brilliant. Used to work at Google, has so many connections. Alex sounds awesome. She picks up on my tone. Why do you sound like that? Like what? Like you're annoyed. I'm not annoyed, I'm just tired. We don't fight, but there's tension again. She leaves Sunday evening and I'm relieved when she's gone, which is a bad sign. Third week she can't visit because of a big project at work. I'm so sorry, babe. I'll make it up to you next time. It's fine. Work is important. We FaceTime less. The text becomes shorter. The drift is starting. I can feel it happening but don't know how to stop it. Month 2 of long distance, Emily admits she can't visit as often as she thought. Work is just so demanding, and I'm trying to prove myself here. I understand. Do you though? Because you seem distant lately. You're the one who moved to New York. There it is, the resentment I've been holding in. We agreed to try this. I know, and I am trying, but it's hard, Emily. It's hard for me too. I'm in a new city, new job. I barely know anyone here. You have Alex. Petty, I know, but it slipped out. Are you serious right now? Alex is my boss. I'm just saying, you seem to be doing fine without me. That's not fair, and you know it. We argue for another 20 minutes before both getting too tired to continue. Hang up angry? Don't talk for 2 days. She finally calls to apologize. I'm sorry, I know this is hard, I don't want to fight. Me neither, I'm sorry too. Maybe you should come visit, see New York, meet my coworkers. Yeah, maybe next month when work calms down. But we both know I'm not going to visit. Month 3, Emily calls with news. So something happened at work. Good news or bad news? Good news. Alex offered me a spot on this major project. It's huge for my career. That's amazing, babe. I'm being genuine. I'm happy for her. But it means I'll be even busier. Lots of late nights and weekend work. Oh, I'm sorry. I know we're barely talking as it is. It's okay. You need to focus on your career. Are we okay? Like really okay? I think about lying but decide on truth. Honestly, I don't know anymore. She's quiet for a long moment. And yeah, me neither. Neither of us says the words, but we both know this is the beginning of the end. We keep limping along for another month. Texts become weekly instead of daily. FaceTime calls become monthly. We're technically still together, but really we're just 2 people who used to date. Month 5. Emily calls me out of the blue. We need to talk. Here it comes. I think we both know this isn't working. Yeah, I know. I love you, I really do, but I can't do long distance. It's not fair to either of us. I agree. You deserve to focus on your new life without worrying about me back here. She starts crying. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Don't be sorry. You made the right choice for your career. I respect that. You've been so amazing through all of this. You really have grown so much. You helped me become this person. So thank you for that. We talk for another hour, reminiscing about good times, crying together over the phone. I hope we can stay friends, she says. Yeah, me too. We both know we probably won't, but it's nice to pretend. We officially break up, and I spend the weekend being sad, but also kind of relieved. Tyler calls to check in. How you doing, man? I'm okay. It was the right decision. You sure? Yeah, we were just dragging it out. Better to rip the Band-Aid off. What are you gonna do now? Focus on my business, work on myself, maybe start dating again eventually. That's the spirit. Hey, Jessica's single friend is moving to your city next month. Want me to set you guys up? Maybe. Let me process this breakup first. Fair enough. But when you're ready, let me know. I spend the next month in that post-breakup phase. It'd hit the gym harder, throw myself into work, hang out with friends more, delete photos from social media, box up stuff she left at my place. The usual breakup ritual everyone goes through. My business is actually thriving. I have 12 regular clients now and need to hire someone to help. Post a job listing for a part-time bookkeeper. Get about 30 applications, narrow it down to 5 interviews. One of the applicants is this woman named Sophie. She shows up to the interview in business casual, has a great resume, accounting degree, few years of experience. We hit it off immediately. She's funny, competent, asks good questions. Why are you looking to leave your current position? Honestly, corporate life is draining my soul. I want to work for a smaller operation where I can make an actual impact. Hire her on the spot. So Sophie starts the following week and immediately makes my life easier. She's efficient, organized, clients love her. We develop a good working rhythm. She handles the day-to-day stuff while I focus on growth and new clients. Few months go by and my business has doubled. I'm making more from freelancing than my day job at this point. Decide to quit my corporate job and do my business full-time. Dave is shocked when I tell him, "You're really leaving? But you just made senior accountant." I know, but I'm making twice as much on my own and I actually enjoy it. Damn, man, good for you, living the dream. Last day at the corporate job feels surreal. I'm leaving behind stability and benefits for entrepreneurship and uncertainty. But I'm excited instead of scared, which tells me it's the right move. And Sophie and I celebrate by taking the team out for drinks. Team being just the 2 of us, but whatever. We're at a bar laughing about a difficult client when she asks about my relationship status. So are you seeing anyone? No, I broke up with my girlfriend about 4 months ago. Long distance? Yeah, she moved to New York for work, couldn't make it work. That's rough, sorry to hear that. It's okay, I'm over it mostly. She seems happy in New York. I still check Emily's Instagram occasionally, see her thriving in her new life, photos with new friends, at fancy events, looking genuinely happy. Good for her, truly. Sophie and I keep talking and I realize I'm enjoying her company. This might be forward, but do you want to grab dinner sometime? Like not work related? She smiles. Are you asking me on a date? I am. And unless that's too weird since we work together. It's a little weird, but I'm into it. We start dating casually, nothing serious, just seeing where it goes. Sophie is different from Emily, more laid back, doesn't take everything so seriously. We laugh a lot, have fun together, no drama or competition with exes. 6 months after Emily and I broke up, I'm at a coffee shop when I get a text from an unknown number. Hey, it's Marcus. Emily gave me your new number. Hope that's cool. Why is Marcus texting me? Hey man, yeah, that's fine. What's up? I'm actually in town for the week. Wanted to see if you wanted to grab coffee or something. This is bizarre, but I'm curious. Sure, when works for you. We meet at a coffee shop downtown the next day. Marcus looks different. Less put together than before, tired. We get coffee and sit down. Yeah, thanks for meeting me. I know this is random. No problem. What brings you to town? Business stuff? But honestly, I also wanted to talk to you. About? He takes a deep breath. About Emily, about everything that happened. Oh boy, here we go. I feel like I owe you an apology. I don't think I handled things well when Emily and I were reconnecting. You don't owe me anything, man. Water under the bridge. Still, I was her ex, inserting myself into her life, into your relationship. I should have had better boundaries. This is unexpectedly mature. I appreciate you saying that. Honestly, it was tough at first, but I worked through it. Emily told me you quit your corporate job, started your own firm. That's impressive. Thanks. It's been going well. Scary, but rewarding. That's awesome, man. Yeah, good for you. We chat about business for a while. He gives me some advice about scaling and finding investors if I want to grow bigger. Can I ask you something? I say. Sure. Why did you really want to meet with me? He hesitates. Because I screwed things up with Emily again and I'm trying to figure out where I went wrong. Plot twist. What happened? We reconnected in New York, started hanging out, old feelings came back. I knew it. We dated for a few months. It was good at first, but then the same problems from before came back. Let me guess. You worked too much, weren't present, put career first. Exactly. It's like I can't help myself. So what happened? She broke up with me 2 weeks ago, said I haven't changed, that she needs someone who actually prioritizes her. Karma is wild. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, that sucks. The crazy thing is, she talked about you a lot, said you were the most supportive partner she ever had. Hearing this gives me complicated feelings. If I was so supportive, why did we break up? She said long distance was too hard, but also that she needed to figure herself out. Makes sense. She made the right choice breaking up with you if you weren't treating her well. I know, I just wish I could figure out how to not sabotage my relationships. Therapy, man, seriously, sounds like you have some patterns to break. He laughs. You sound like Emily. She said the same thing. We finish our coffee and part ways. Thanks for meeting me, and hey, sorry again for making your life complicated back then. No worries. Honestly, it pushed me to become better, so thanks, I guess. Weird thing to thank someone for, but whatever. Then I go home and tell Sophie about the weird coffee meeting. Your ex's ex wanted to apologize? That's actually kind of sweet. I guess. Mostly it's just weird. Did it give you closure? I think about it. Yeah, actually it kind of did. That night I finally delete Emily's number from my phone. Don't need it anymore. We've both moved on. My face when the guy I spent months being jealous of ended up losing the girl anyway and apologized to me. Be me. 1 year after Emily moved to New York, living my best life running my own accounting firm. Sophie and I have been dating for 8 months. Still casual, but getting more serious. Business has 15 clients now, hired 2 more part-time bookkeepers to handle the workload, finally moved out of my studio apartment into a nice 2-bedroom place downtown. Life is genuinely good, no drama, no competing with exes, just steady growth and happiness. Then my phone rings at 9 p.m. on a random Tuesday. It's Emily. Haven't talked to her in like 6 months since she and Marcus broke up. Hello? Hey, is this a bad time? She sounds off, like she's been crying. No, I was just watching TV. What's up? I'm back in town. My mom's having surgery tomorrow. I flew in this afternoon. Oh shit, is she okay? Yeah. A routine procedure, but I wanted to be here for her. That's good. I'm glad you could make it. Awkward silence. Can I see you? I know it's weird, but I could really use a friend right now. Every alarm in my brain is going off, but I also feel bad for her. Sure. Where are you? I'm at my mom's house. Can you come over? I tell Sophie I need to go help an old friend with a family emergency. Technically true, she doesn't need to know it's my ex. I know I should tell her, but I don't want to make a big deal out of it. Drive to Emily's mom's house, park outside, text that I'm here. She comes out wearing sweatpants and a hoodie, looks exhausted. We sit in my car because going inside feels too intimate. Thanks for coming. I didn't know who else to call. It's fine, I'm happy to help. What's going on? She starts crying, and it's weird seeing her like this. Emily was always so put together, so confident. Now she's falling apart in my passenger seat. Everything is such a mess. Work is stressful. I broke up with Alex last month. Wait, what? You dated Alex? Your boss, Alex? Former boss. I transferred departments after we broke up. It was a whole thing. So she dated Marcus after me, then her boss. Girl has a type, apparently. What happened? Same thing that always happens. They prioritize their career over the relationship. I want to point out the irony, but I bite my tongue. I'm sorry, that sucks. And now I'm here dealing with my mom's health scare, and I just feel so alone. I hand her tissues from my glove compartment. You're not alone. Your mom's going to be fine. You have friends and family here. I know. I miss having someone who actually cares about me, you know? Oh no, I see where this is going. I've been thinking about us a lot lately. Abort mission. Abort. Emily, you're going through a lot right now. You're emotional. This isn't the time for this conversation. I know, but I need to say it. Breaking up with you was a mistake. There it is. You made the right decision for your career. We both know long distance wouldn't have worked. But what if I moved back? I could find a job here. We could try again. This is insane. Emily, you love New York. You have an amazing career there. You can't throw that away. I'm miserable there. I'm successful, but I'm lonely, and I miss home. I miss you. She's full on sobbing now, and I don't know what to do. I'm seeing the words come out before I can think about whether I should say them. She stops crying, looks at me with shock. You're dating someone? Yeah, for about 8 months now. Is it serious? It's getting there, yeah. She wipes her eyes, tries to compose herself. Of course you are. You're a catch. I don't know why I thought you'd be sitting around waiting for me. Emily, you're a catch too. You're just going through a rough patch. I've been going through a rough patch for a year. Ever since I left, everything has been wrong. I don't know what to say to make this better. Maybe you need to talk to someone, like a therapist, work through some of this stuff. Everyone keeps telling me that, because it's good advice. That you keep dating the same type of person and expecting different results. She looks at me with realization. You're right. I do have a type. Ambitious workaholics who can't commit emotionally. Self-awareness is the first step. We sit in silence for a moment. I'm sorry for dumping all this on you. It's not fair. It's okay. I'm glad you felt like you could call me. Can I ask you something? Sure. Do you ever think about what could have been if I hadn't moved to New York? Honestly, yeah, I've thought about it. Sometimes, but I think things worked out the way they were supposed to. You seem happy. Really happy. Happier than when we were together. I am happy. I built a life I'm proud of, found someone who fits into it. Tell me about her. This is weird, but okay. Her name is Sophie. She works for my company. She's funny. She's laid back, doesn't take life too seriously. She sounds perfect for you. She is. She's really different from you, which is probably good. Emily smiles sadly. I'm happy for you. Genuinely, you deserve someone who appreciates you. You deserve that too, Emily. You just have to stop chasing people who can't give you what you need. I know, I'm working on it, or I will work on it once I get back to New York. Good. Now, let's talk about your mom's surgery. What time is it tomorrow? We spend the next hour talking about her mom, her family, normal friend stuff. By the end, she seems calmer, more like herself. Thank you for coming. I really needed this. Anytime, I mean it. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here as a friend. Friends, I like that. She goes back inside and I drive home feeling emotionally exhausted. Yet Sophie is still up when I get back. How was your friend? I decide to be honest. It was my ex-girlfriend. Her mom's having surgery tomorrow. She needed someone to talk to. Sophie's face does this thing. Oh, okay, that's nice of you to be there for her. Are you upset? No, just surprised you didn't tell me it was your ex. I didn't want to make it weird. It's weirder that you didn't tell me. She's right. You're right. I'm sorry. I should have been upfront. Did she try to get back together with you? Damn, Sophie is perceptive. She mentioned she made a mistake breaking up with me, but I told her I'm with you. Sophie sits down on the couch, processes this. How do you feel about that? About what? About her wanting you back. I don't feel anything. I'm with you. I'm happy. Her wanting me back doesn't change that. She looks at me carefully. You sure? Because I know you two have history. I'm completely sure Emily and I are done. We ended for good reasons. Sophie seems satisfied with that answer. Okay, but if she tries anything else, you need to tell me. I will, I promise. We're good, but I can tell Sophie is a little shaken. Next day, I text Emily to ask how her mom's surgery went. It went well. She's in recovery, should be home tomorrow. That's great news. Thanks again for last night. You really helped me put things in perspective. Anytime. She leaves town the following weekend, texts me from the airport. Heading back to New York. Thanks for being such a good friend. Safe travels. Take care of yourself. I think that's the end of it, but I'm wrong. About 2 weeks later, Emily starts texting me regularly again. Nothing inappropriate, just random stuff like memes and articles she thinks I'd like. At first it's fine, but then it starts happening daily. Sophie notices. Your ex is texting you a lot. Yeah, I think she's lonely in New York. Maybe you should set some boundaries. She's right, but I feel bad being harsh with Emily. I'll talk to her. I text Emily. Hey, I'm glad we're friends, but maybe we should limit the texting. Sophie's starting to feel uncomfortable. She takes 3 hours to respond. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was overstepping. I'll stop. You don't have to completely stop, just maybe not every day. No, you're right. I was being inappropriate. I'm sorry. She stops texting me entirely, which somehow feels worse. Month goes by. I don't hear from Emily at all. Start to wonder if I was too harsh, but also my relationship with Sophie is better, so maybe it was the right call. Then one random Saturday, I'm at the grocery store and I run into Marcus. Hey man, long time no see. Marcus, what's up? You in town again? Yeah, moved back actually. New York wasn't for me. Interesting. Both he and Emily hate New York now. How's business? Good. Opened an office here, trying to build the West Coast presence. We chat for a few minutes about business and life. Hey, I'm having a little get-together next Friday. Some local entrepreneurs and business people. You should come. I don't know, man. I'm not really a networking event type of guy. Bring your girlfriend. Sophie, right? Emily mentioned her. He's still talking to Emily, apparently. How is Emily? She's good. Actually just accepted a job back here, moving back next month. My heart skips a beat. She's moving back? Yeah, took a director position at a company here, said she missed home. This changes things. That's cool. Good for her. So you'll come to the party? It'll be fun, I promise. Very casual. Yeah, sure. I'll check with Sophie. We exchange numbers and part ways. I'm standing in the produce section trying to process this information. Emily is moving back, which means she'll be around, which means things will be complicated again. I tell Sophie about running into Marcus and the party invitation. Do you want to go? She asks. Only if you're comfortable with it. I'm fine with it. And I'd actually like to meet this Marcus guy you've told me about. Friday comes and we go to Marcus's party, which is at his penthouse apartment, because of course it is. The place is packed with tech people and entrepreneurs. Everyone's dressed business casual, drinking expensive wine. Marcus greets us at the door. You made it. You must be Sophie. He's charming as always. Sophie seems impressed. Nice to meet you. Great place. Thanks. Come in, grab drinks, mingle. We walk around. I introduce Sophie to some people I know from the industry. She's holding her own, making conversation, fitting in better than I expected. About an hour in, the door opens and Emily walks in. She looks different. Hair shorter, wearing a dress I've never seen. Seems more confident than last time I saw her. And our eyes meet across the room and it's one of those movie moments. She walks over. Hey, I heard you might be here. Emily, this is Sophie. Sophie, this is Emily. The two women shake hands and it's the most awkward thing I've ever witnessed. Nice to finally meet you. I've heard a lot about you. Sophie is being polite, but I can feel the tension. You too. Congratulations on the new job. Thanks. I'm excited to be back. I miss this city. They're both being overly nice, which is somehow worse than if they were openly hostile. I'm going to grab another drink. Anyone want anything? Smooth exit strategy. I'll come with you, Sophie says immediately. We walk to the bar area, leaving Emily standing there. That was weird, Sophie says. Yeah, sorry. She's pretty. You're prettier. She smiles, but I can tell she's uncomfortable. I'm fine. It's just weird meeting an ex, especially one who's clearly not over you. She's over me. She's just being friendly. Babe, I'm a woman. I know when another woman is interested. She's still into you. I look back at Emily, who's now talking to Marcus, but keeps glancing our way. Maybe Sophie's right. We stay at the party for another hour, Emily keeps her distance, which is probably smart. As we're leaving, Emily catches me at the door. Can we talk sometime, just coffee as friends? Sophie is already outside talking to someone. I don't think that's a good idea, Emily. Please, I promise I'm not trying to start anything. I'd like to have you in my life as a friend. I'll think about it. That's all I ask. I go outside and Sophie and I head home. Did Emily ask to hang out? Damn, she saw. Yet she asked to get coffee sometime. What did you say? That I'd think about it. Sophie is quiet for the rest of the drive. When we get home, she finally speaks. I'm not going to tell you who you can be friends with, but I need to know where your head is at. What do you mean? Are you over Emily? Like completely over her? Yes, completely. Then why haven't you blocked her number? Why are you considering getting coffee with her? These are good questions. I guess part of me feels bad for her. She's going through a lot. That's not your responsibility anymore. You have a girlfriend. You have a whole life she's not part of. Sophie is right, and I know it. You're right. I'll tell her coffee isn't a good idea. No, if you want to be friends with her, be friends with her, but you need to make a choice. A choice? Me or her? Yes, because I'm not dating someone who's still emotionally attached to their ex. This is intense. Sophie, I choose you, no question. Then prove it. Set actual boundaries with Emily, not just lip service. Next day, I text Emily. I don't think coffee is a good idea. I need to focus on my relationship, and having you around complicates things. She responds immediately. I understand. I'm sorry for putting you in this position. I'll respect your boundaries. Thanks. I hope things work out for you in your new job. You too, take care. I show Sophie the text and she seems relieved. Thank you for choosing us. Always. Things are good for a few months. I don't hear from Emily. Business is thriving. Sophie and I are solid. Then I get an email from Marcus about a business opportunity. He wants to invest in my firm, help me scale nationally. It's a huge opportunity. I tell Sophie about it at dinner. That's amazing. Are you going to take it? I don't know. It means working closely with Marcus and probably seeing Emily more often. Is that what's holding you back? Partially. I don't want to complicate things with us. Sophie thinks for a moment. This is a huge opportunity for your business. You can't let your ex dictate your career decisions. You're sure you're okay with it? I trust you. And honestly, if your relationship with me can't survive you working with Marcus, then we have bigger problems. She's mature about this in a way Emily never was. I meet with Marcus to discuss the investment. This could be really big, man. I see potential for franchising the model to other cities. That's ambitious. You're thinking too small. Then you could have offices in 10 cities within 3 years with the right backing. We talk numbers and terms. It's actually a solid deal. One thing though, Emily's going to be involved. She's my partner on this investment fund now. Of course she is. Is that going to be a problem? He asks. No, we can be professional. Good, because she's brilliant at operations and she'd be instrumental in scaling this. We shake hands and agree to move forward. I tell Sophie everything that evening. Emily is involved in the investment? Yeah, she's Marcus's business partner now. How do you feel about that? Honestly, nervous, but also excited about the opportunity. We'll figure it out. Just keep me in the loop, okay? Always. First official meeting with Marcus and Emily is the following week. We meet at a conference room in Marcus's office. And Emily is already there when I arrive, looking professional in business attire. Hey, ready to do this? Ready as I'll ever be. We spend 3 hours going over business plans, projections, expansion strategies. Emily's impressive in this setting, sharp, focused, asks all the right questions. This is the Emily that succeeded in New York, not the crying mess from months ago. We work well together professionally, keep everything business focused. After the meeting, Marcus pulls me aside. That went well. You two make a good team. Yeah, Emily knows her shit. She does. I'm lucky to have her as a partner. I wonder if they're dating again, but decide I don't actually care. Over the next 3 months, we have weekly meetings to plan the expansion. Emily and I develop a good professional rapport. We're cordial, respectful, productive. And Sophie asks how it's going after each meeting. It's fine, actually pretty easy to work with her when it's just business. That's good. I'm proud of how you're handling this. The expansion moves forward. We open our second office in Portland, with Emily managing operations. Business is exploding. Revenue triples. I hire 10 more people across both locations. Life is insane, but in a good way. Sophie and I move in together, get a nice place with an office for me to work from home. 1 year after starting the expansion, we're opening our third office in Seattle. We have a launch party, investors, Clients, employees, everyone's there celebrating. I'm standing on the rooftop venue looking at everything I've built and feeling genuinely proud. Emily walks over with 2 drinks. Congratulations, you did it. We did it. It couldn't have scaled this fast without you and Marcus. Still, this is your baby, your vision. You should be proud. I am, it's surreal. We stand there in comfortable silence watching the party. I owe you an apology, she says suddenly. For what? For everything. For taking you for granted when we were together. For only realizing your value after I lost you. Emily, that's in the past. I know, but I need to say it. You were the best partner I ever had, and I threw it away because I thought I needed something else. You needed to grow. We both did. I did grow, but I also learned that what I was looking for was right in front of me the whole time. She's looking at me with those eyes again. Emily, don't. I'm not trying to start anything. I'm just stating a fact. I was an idiot. You weren't an idiot. That you made the choice that was right for you at the time. And now you're my business partner and colleague, that's it. She nods, accepts it. You're happy with Sophie? Very happy. She's everything I need. Good, you deserve that. Sophie walks over, slides her arm through mine. What are you two talking about? Just business stuff. How amazing this launch is. Emily excuses herself politely and walks away. Sophie watches her go. She's still in love with you. Maybe, but it doesn't matter because I'm in love with you. Sophie smiles. Good answer. We kiss and watch the sun set over Seattle. 2 months later, Sophie and I are having dinner when she seems nervous. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. I have something to tell you. My heart races thinking it's bad news. I got offered a job. At head of accounting at a major corporation, it's a huge opportunity. Here we go again. Where? Here in this city. I wouldn't have to move or anything. Oh, that's different. But it would mean leaving your company. I'd have to quit. That's okay. This is an amazing opportunity. You should take it. You're sure? I don't want to leave you hanging. We'll figure it out. Your career is important. I support you 100%. She looks relieved. Thank you. I was so nervous to tell you. Why? Because of what happened with Emily, I didn't want you to think I was choosing my career over you. This is completely different. You're not moving across the country. We're staying together. I love you. I love you too. Few weeks later, after Sophie's transition to her new job, I'm in my office when she shows up with lunch. Surprise! I thought you could use a break. We eat and talk about our days, our careers, our future. Can I ask you something? She says. Of course. Do you ever think about getting married? My heart does a thing. Yeah, I do, actually. To me specifically or just in general? To you specifically, dummy. She smiles so big. Good, because I was thinking about it too. Yeah? Yeah, I mean, we're basically already married. We live together, work in the same industry, build our lives together. Are you proposing to me? I joke. Maybe I am. We both laugh, but there's real emotion underneath. For the record, when I do propose, it's going to be way more romantic than over takeout in my office. I'll hold you to that. That night I start planning, looking at rings, thinking about how to propose. 3 months later, I take Sophie to the same restaurant where Emily and I had our first date. Full circle moment. But this time it's right. She's right. After dinner, I tell her I want to show her something. We walk to this overlook that has a view of the city. This is beautiful, she says. Not as beautiful as you. Booth. I get down on one knee and pull out the ring. Sophie, you've made me happier than I ever thought possible. You've supported my dreams, built a life with me, and made me want to be better every single day. Will you marry me? She's crying, nodding. Yes, yes, of course, yes. I slide the ring on her finger and we kiss while the city lights twinkle behind us. We call our families, our friends, everyone's excited. Tyler texts, Finally! I knew you'd end up happy, man. We set a date for the following year. I start planning the wedding. I decide to tell Emily myself rather than let her hear through the grapevine. We're at a business meeting when I mention it casually. Sophie and I got engaged. Emily's face does this micro-expression thing. Congratulations, that's wonderful. I'm happy for you both. She seems genuine, which I appreciate. Thanks, we're really excited. She's a lucky woman. I'm the lucky one. Marcus overhears and comes over to congratulate me. That's amazing, man. Engagement calls for celebration. He pulls out a bottle of champagne he apparently keeps in his office for occasions like this. We toast to new beginnings and future success. Emily raises her glass, but I can see the sadness in her eyes. Part of me feels bad, but mostly I just feel grateful for how everything turned out. Later that week, I'm at lunch with Dave from my old job. Dude, you're getting married. What happened to being the safe choice? Turns out being safe and stable is actually attractive when you're also successful and confident. Look at you with the character development. I know, right? Plot armor is wild. We laugh and catch up. He tells me about his life. Seems genuinely happy for me. You know what's funny? He says. What? You became everything Emily probably wanted when you were dating, just in time for someone else to appreciate it. That's life, I guess. You become who you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be. 6 months later, at a pre-wedding event, Emily shows up with a date. Some guy named Trevor who seems nice enough, works in tech, seems stable. This is Trevor. We've been dating for a few months. Nice to meet you, man. Emily speaks highly of you. We shake hands, no weird tension, just normal human interaction. Emily seems genuinely happy with him, not forcing it, just natural. Congratulations on the wedding. You and Sophie are perfect together. Thanks, I appreciate that. I mean it. I'm glad you found someone who gets you. We hug and it's not weird, just two people who used to date wishing each other well. The wedding day arrives and it's perfect. Sophie looks stunning. Our families are happy. Friends are there. Even Marcus shows up to support. Emily and Trevor are there too, sitting in the back, smiling genuinely. During the reception, Tyler gives a speech about how far I've come. I met this dude in Cancun when he was going through a rough patch. Now look at him, married, successful. They're living his best life. Everyone cheers and I feel overwhelmed with gratitude. Later, Emily approaches me at the bar. I just wanted to say thank you. For what? For showing me what a real partner looks like. It took losing you to understand what I actually needed. I'm glad you figured it out. Trevor seems like a good guy. He is. He's present, attentive, makes me a priority. That's all anyone really wants. I know that now. She hugs me one last time. Be happy. You've earned it. You too, Emily. Genuinely. She walks back to Trevor and I watch her go, feeling nothing but peace. Sophie comes up behind me. That looked like closure. It was. Feels good. Ready to dance with your wife? Wife. Damn, that sounds good. We dance and I realize this is where I was always supposed to end up. Not with the person I thought I wanted, but with the person who wanted me for exactly who I was. A few years later, I'm sitting in my office looking at photos from our wedding. The company now has offices in 8 cities. Sophie is a CFO at her corporation. We have a house in the suburbs. Emily is engaged to Trevor. Marcus is dating someone new. Everyone moved on to better things. Dave was right about one thing, though. I did become everything Emily wanted. Just took becoming it for someone who appreciated it from the start. Tyler calls to check in. How's married life? Honestly, best decision I ever made. Told you everything would work out? You did. Thanks for being there during the rough times. That's what friends are for, bro. Sophie comes home from work and I meet her at the door with flowers. What's this for? Just because I love you. I love you too? Oh, you're such a sap. Yeah, but I'm your sap. We eat dinner, talk about our days, make plans for the weekend. This is what happiness looks like. Not dramatic or exciting, just consistent and real. Later that night, I'm scrolling social media and see Emily posted engagement photos. She looks genuinely happy. Trevor looks at her the way I look at Sophie, with complete adoration. I like the photo and leave a congratulatory comment. Sophie sees me do it. You okay? Yeah, just happy for her. Me too. Everyone deserves their happy ending. I close my phone and focus on my wife, my actual happy ending. Think about how different my life could have been if Emily hadn't moved to New York. Probably would have stayed at my corporate job, stayed comfortable, never pushed myself. Yet it's sometimes the worst thing that happens to you is actually the best thing that could have happened. Got promoted, started a business, found my confidence, met Sophie, built an empire. All because Emily chose Marcus over stability, chose New York over me, chose ambition over comfort. She was right to leave. We both needed to grow separately to become who we were supposed to be. And yeah, I became everything she warned her new boyfriend about. The guy who's too focused on his career, always working, building something bigger than himself. Except with Sophie it works because she's building right alongside me, not competing or feeling neglected. We're partners in the truest sense, supporting each other's ambitions while making time for each other. That's the difference. Finding someone whose ambitions align with yours instead of clash. So the next morning, I wake up to Sophie bringing me coffee in bed. What did I do to deserve you? You became the person you were always meant to be. She's right, I did. Not because Emily left, but because her leaving forced me to level up. Check my phone and see a text from Emily. Thanks for the congrats on the engagement. Means a lot coming from you. I respond, of course, wishing you both all the best. She sends back a heart emoji and that's it, clean closure. Sophie sees the exchange. Still good? Always good. I have everything I need right here. Kiss my wife and start another day of living the life I built from scratch. Funny how losing someone who wasn't right for you leads you to everything that is. Emily wanted excitement and spontaneity, ended up with stable and present. I was stable and present. It ended up with success and confidence. We both got what we needed, just not from each other. And that's okay. Some people are meant to be chapters in your story, not the whole book. Emily was the chapter that taught me what I was capable of. Sophie is the rest of the book, the happy ending I didn't know I was writing toward. Sit at my desk and look around at my life, my company, my marriage, my peace. This is what winning looks like, not beating someone else, but becoming the best version of yourself. And if that version happens to be everything your ex warned her next partner about, even better. Karma isn't about revenge, it's about living so well that your past becomes irrelevant. My face when I became the successful guy my ex's new boyfriend should have worried about, except I'm too busy being happy to care. At that feeling when you realize the best revenge is actually building an amazing life and moving on completely.
She said I was a stable one, the guy who'd never leave or run. Compared me to her ex all night, Mr. Perfect in the city lights. I was holding down the fort while he was flying to resort. She called me a safe bet, the one she wouldn't regret. But safe don't mean boring, safe don't mean weak. She confused my patience for the thrill she'd seek. I was the guy she told her not to worry about, the reliable one she could figure out. But when she left me for the bigger game, I built an empire from the shame. Now I'm everything she wanted about, the one who got away without a doubt. She wanted fire, she got routine. I became the man she'd never seen. Watched her chase the venture guy, the one who barely said goodbye. Conference trips and late night calls, I saw the writing on the wall. She moved to New York for her dreams, left me with my spreadsheet schemes. Said long distance wouldn't last, funny how the tables turn so fast. Cause safe don't mean static, safe don't mean small. I was just waiting for my curtain call. I was the guy she told her not to worry about, the reliable one she could figure out. But when she left me for the bigger game, I built an empire from the shame. Now I'm everything she wanted about, the one who got away without a doubt. She wanted fire, she got routine. I became the man she never seen. Company, found someone who sees me, built the life she wanted then, but with somebody better. When she came back with regrets, tried to reset all the best, but I was already gone, already moved on. I was the guy she told him not to worry about, the boring one she could do without. But losing her became my gain, I turned her heartbreak in again. Now I'm everything